Oh my God.
We interrupt this program.
What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Chaos. We're back on our mini series called Table for One. Today we're going to be making homemade sloppy joes. If I'm being honest with you, this is the last time that I'm using ingredients that I don't even like. I fucking hate ketchup. But the manwich in the can, something just does not sit right with me about it. Like, it tastes weird. I don't like it, so we're not going to use it. But as always, I'm going to put the price right here of the cost of everything. If you hear my TV in the background, I'm watching Law and Order SVU. If you know, you know. So excuse me for that. Let's go ahead and get right into it. You guys are probably asking, Kayla, why the fuck do you have potatoes if you're just making sloppy joes? Well, since you were so polite to ask, I'm making homemade potato wedges as well. So we have washed potatoes. Yes, they have sprouts on them because obviously I need to fucking use them. So we're going to go ahead and cut these up. Literally just cut the sprouts off. It's not that big of a deal. When you're cutting these, make sure, I hate when you stick to the knot. You're cutting them in wedges. So you're going to cut them in half and then in half again and then in half again. So they're going to kind of look like this. You can make them thicker, you can make them thinner. It's all up to you. Make sure that you wash your potatoes because we are keeping the skin on. I'm not just saying run them underneath the water. Scrub them. If you want to eat dirt, you can do that. But me? Nah, fam. I'm good. Once we have the wedges all separated, we're going to soak them in cold water and leave them alone for about 10 minutes. Okay? Okay. This is what they look like. So we're going to put them in cold water. Okay, so now that our potatoes have been soaking in our water, I've got them strained out and we're about to boil them for about 10 to 15 minutes, just until they're a little bit less than fork tender, because we are going to make a batter and fry them. For our batter, we're going to be using pancake mix. It is not going to be sweet because we're not adding any sugar. There really is no measurements, just enough to cover all of the potatoes that we have. We're going to season our batter with salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, chipotle, and roasted garlic seasoning, and a can of club soda. This is going to give it that crunch. Whisk all of that together. You may need to add a little bit more club soda or a little bit more pancake mix. It's all up to you. You want your mix to be a thinner consistency, not like what you would actually use to make pancakes. Like that. Now that we have our batter mixed, we're going to head over to the stove and do everything else. Vegetable oil has a very high smoke point, so I only have the heat on medium. I don't want my apartment to start smoking and going fucking crazy. This is what it should look like. Hey y'all, these cooled off a little bit. This is what they look like. Get off of me. Oh my God. Y'all, these are so good. Forget McDonald's fries. Forget Walmart's potato wedges. That pancake batter. Oh my God. Since our potatoes are almost done, we're going to make our ground beef for our sloppy joes. We have our ground beef in our pan, and we're gonna season it with the same seasonings that we used for our potato mixture. But the only difference is I'm gonna add like a little bit of taco seasoning, and I think a little bit of the ranch packet. As our meat is finishing up cooking, we're gonna start adding in our like actual sloppy joe like sauce. For our sauce, we've got ketchup, barbecue sauce, a tiny bit of mustard, and brown sugar. Now mix that all together. Now you're gonna put it on low and let it simmer until it thickens up. Sneak in another potato wedge. So good. Food is finally done. Our buns are toasted. So now let's plate everything up. Our sloppy joe mix. I already know I'm gonna want another plate. Sargento smokehouse cheddar cheese. Hello? Slap that on there. Put on our top bun for our very crispy potato wedges. And our cup of ranch. First, we're gonna try our potato wedges in our ranch. I already know it's gonna be good because I snuck one already. So good. Now let's try our sloppy joe. Oh my god. 10 out of 10. Highly recommend. Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now. I'll catch y'all next time.